Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Here in this channel we talk about hair growth tips, relaxed hair care, protective styling, and so much more concerning the hair topic in general. So if you know you are interested in this type of content, consider subscribing to join the family. So in today's video we're going to be talking about why protective styles are breaking your hair, and without wasting time we are going to start right away. The first tip I'm going to be talking about is using too much products when you're in protective styles, especially when you're in long-term protective styles. Okay, don't come for me because I know there are a lot of opinions about this. Most people would think apply products on your hair regularly while in a protective style is going to make your hair come out better and all that, but this is contrary to what I believe. If you've been following me on this channel, you'd know that sometimes I can go as long as 4 months in a protective style without applying any product on my hair at all. No oil, no moisturizer, nothing, and my hair is going to come out fine with beautiful length retention. So it's not about layering products on your hair every single day or every 2 days thinking that's going to help your hair grow faster, because the truth is your hair always grows. The problem is with length retention. So there's nothing you can do that will make your hair to magically start growing like 10 times overnight. No guys, there are things that can increase breakage, increase shedding, decrease shedding, or decrease breakage, but to magically double or triple the rate of your hair growth, I don't know if that's possible, guys. Now there are a lot of factors that come into play when it comes to applying products on your hair, especially when you're in long-term protective styles. If you're in short-term protective styles, like if you're going to leave your protective style in for 1 week, 2 weeks, there's no problem. You can go ahead and apply products on your hair every single day, since you're going to be washing it out very soon. Although don't try to manipulate your hair much even when you're going to do this, because I always advise that the key to length retention is less manipulation. So the less you manipulate your hair, the better for your hair. So if you can find a way to stretch out your moisturizing, like instead of every day, you can start doing it every 2 days. Now there are a lot of factors that come into play when it comes to applying products on your hair every single day, especially when we are in long-term protective styles. First of all, the reason why applying products on your hair every single day can actually lead to breakage is because of product buildup. Because the more products you apply on your hair, the more buildup you are going to get. Now, the factor I'm talking about is the type of product. If you are using heavy products, the more likely that you're going to have so much product buildup. But if you are using like light oils, you may not have you may have little build-up or no build-up at all. So it also depends on the products that you are using. So if you are using an oil that does not have heavy ingredients, you can frequently apply this on your hair, although I will not still advise that you use it every single day, because the goal here is to try and manipulate our hair less. You can do it every 2 days, twice a week, or even once a week. Now, some people will ask, if I don't apply anything on my hair, no moisturizer and nothing to my hair during the long-term protective style, will my hair not dry? Will my hair not become dry and start breaking? The truth is, guys, yes, your hair may become dry compared to when you're going to be using moisturizing products. But another thing is, remember, your body has its own oils. Your scalp has the ability to produce natural oils that can actually moisturize your hair itself. So one of the ways to increase this is by doing what is called scalp massage. You can frequently massage your scalp. This will help stimulate more oil production, which can keep your hair moisturized, and you can even take it further by massaging your scalp using what is called the inversion method, where you put your head kind of upside down, then go on and massage your scalp. And this method is actually safer than applying products on your hair every single day. And the truth is, okay, let's just assume your hair is dry. When your hair is dry and it's in something like braids or sew-ins, how is it going to break when you don't manipulate it that much? Yes, granted, our hair becomes weak when dry, but it will be more likely to break when you manipulate it. So even when your hair is dry and you don't manipulate it, there will be less chances of it breaking. I'm not saying you should go the duration of your protective styles at all without moisturizing your braids or without moisturizing your hair underneath your protective styles, I am just saying try and limit the product usage, because the more products you apply to your hair, the more build-up you're going to have and the more breakage you're going to have. So that's for the first tip. The next tip I'm going to be talking about is installing two heavy protective styles. For example, you have fine hair. You can't expect to install large box braids, jumbo box braids, and expect your hair to come out fine. You're gonna get a massive breakage from what is called traction alopecia, because the density of the extensions you applied to your hair is more compared to the natural density of your hair. So when you are thinking of installing protective styles, think of your hair density as well. If you have fine hair, you have absolutely no business with jumbo box braids. But if you have coarse, high density hair, yes, you can actually think of installing big box braids depending on the level of high density your hair is. So please, if you have fine, low density hair, make sure to stay away from heavy braids and heavy protective styles. Okay, you may keep wondering, does it mean that I'm never going to install jumbo box braids in my entire life? Guys, there's actually a hack to this, because presently there are different type of wigs, from twists to big braids to jumbo box braids. So even if you cannot fix them on your hair directly by using extensions, you can actually hack it if you still want to go for the look by using wigs, because wigs is something I actually got into recently. It's not as if I've not used wigs before in the past, but this is my main method of protective styling right now, and I'm actually enjoying myself. It's really fun to use wigs, so you can try them out. So the next tip I'm going to be talking about is carrying your protective style for too long. Okay, now I know I carry my protective styles for long. Sometimes I carry them for 3 months, 4 months, and at times even as long as 5 months. Now I'm coming back and telling you guys that carrying your protective styles for too long can be a major source of breakage. Yes, guys. For example, if you've been carrying your protective styles for 1 month before, suddenly deciding to carry your protective styles for 4 months is going to be disastrous, because that is too long of a duration compared to what your hair is used to. So even if you want to go on long-term protective styles, gradually increase your duration. You can't jump from 1 month to 4 months and expect your hair to come out fine, and when it doesn't, you feel protective styles actually break your hair. You feel all these YouTubers online and preach about long-term protective styles as scamming you. No, guys, there's a method around everything. Okay, you have to go gradually. Doing long-term protective styles for 5 months, I did not start from 5 months. When I first started my hair journey, I was carrying my protective styles for 6 weeks before I gradually increased to 2 months, then 3 months, then 4 months, and so on. So when you want to increase the duration of your protective styles, make sure you grow gradually, because even for me, yes, I installed long-term protective style for as long as 5 months, but I would dare not go on an 8 months protective style. Like hell, my hair is going to be so angry with me that when I take it out of that protective style, I will not be able to recognize it. So yes, carrying a protective style for too long relative to what your hair is used to can actually cause massive breakage. Now the next thing I'm going to be talking about is carrying your protective styles for such a short period of time. Yeah, I know I just said carry your protective styles for too long can be a major source of breakage, and now I'm saying carrying your protective styles for a short period of time can actually cause breakage as well. Yes, guys, and this is simply because of just one thing: excess manipulation. If, for example, your hair is always only in short-term protective styles, like bun, and let's say the bun only lasts a day, the next morning you take it out, comb it, put it back. By night time, you go to bed. In the morning, you wake up, take it out, comb it, and just repeat the same thing over and over again. Yes, your hair may be in a protective style, but you may not see length retention because you are manipulating your hair every single day, combing it every single day. So it's not about just putting your hair in a protective style. You have to know the right protective style to put your hair. Yeah, I know I use buns at times when I am freshly relaxed For sometimes I go as long as 2 months, sometimes as short as 2 weeks. But this is because I cannot go ahead and install braids on my hair immediately post relax. So that's why I actually use this method. And after that 2 months or 2 weeks, I go back in and start my long-term protective styles. I'm not saying buns are bad, but even though you're going to use bun for your hair as a means of protective style it in a way that when you are going to be refreshing it again will be long, like once a week or twice a week, not combine it every day. And even if for some reason you have to absolutely refresh it every single day, you must not comb it. Just tell it in a way that if you are going to have to refresh it, you can do that without combing it. Because sis, combing your hair every day is not something you would want to do to your hair, because that's just too much manipulation for me. I know everyone has their own opinions, but all these tips I'm giving are just things that have worked for me so far. And if I could get to hip length by implementing these methods, I think I'm qualified to give these tips. So, guys, you can see that protective styles are not just about installing the protective styles and expecting to see hair growth. There are so many factors that have to come into play: the duration, what you do to your hair while in the protective style, the amount of products you apply to your hair, and even how you take down your protective styles. Yes, I mentioned applying too much products on your hair while in a protective style, it's not good, but I absolutely recommend that when you're about to take down your protective style, you use some form of moisturizer or detanglant to help your protective styles take down easier. Personally, for me, I usually moisturize my braids. I moisturize until my braids for like 2 days, or if I'm not that early, a day prior to my protective style takedown. And this actually helps with the takedown process. So there are a lot of factors to consider when installing a protective style. Like I said, even the density of the protective styles, whether they are light or heavy, can have a huge toll on your hair depending on your hair type, on your hair density.